Guys, how you guys doing? So yeah, man, as promised, I did say that I was gonna make like that video on how to use those effects and stuff on your sounds, from the mixer, so just basically adding effects to your sounds via the mixer, basically, you know so we're gonna be focusing on that today. We're gonna be focusing on that, so let's do that. Um so I'll just quickly open up. Let me see, do I have I'm thinking if I should, okay, maybe I should use, let me just use, nah, let me just make a new file for you guys, so that, because I don't want to use, I was thinking of using one of my files, but then what if I end up ruining it and stuff, so let me rather not. So yeah, let's do this, the usual stuff. Build up our kick, like that, ka-ching, ka-ching, right there, right, highlight, tools, PG8, accept, Control C, Control V, highlight again, decrease, shift to the right, decrease the volume of this, hypersonic. Let's add keys to this, simple keys. So I didn't plug in my thing, I didn't plug in my MIDI controller, so I'm just gonna be using the keyboard on my thing, on my actual laptop and stuff. So yeah, so I can't tell which is the black and the white keys on this, so I'll just guess it out. But let's see. Okay, that's a decent key. That should work. Oh, that's actually nice chords, Wait. Those are actually nice chords. I could actually make a track out of that, because like, this is what I have in mind. It's sort of like this. Boom, 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 boom. You see, so something of that sort there. But let's just build up our chords like that for now, So I'll probably save this file here. So there it is. Stretch it out as usual. That's a new trick I learned right there. Instead of having to do it one at a time, you can actually just press shift and highlight two at the time if they're all the same and stuff. So yeah, so it sounds like this now. So I'll just leave it like that for now. Because the whole point of the video is about effects. It's not about building up a track or making making all these nice chords and stuff. So let's get to the effect side of things. So here, what I'll be teaching you is I'll be teaching you how to basically add effects here, which will basically affect your sound. So I'm gonna use the same example I used when I did the previous video, which was basically using the keys and stuff. So I'll switch off the rest. So the first thing you want to do, and so I'll teach this like I usually teach all my other videos, and I'll be like, I assume that you don't know anything to do with the mixer, so I'll teach you from taking your sounds linking them to the mixer, and then adding the effects. So I'll take it step by step. That's how I do the videos here. So excuse me if you already know this part here, just jump straight on. So the first thing you want to do is you want to press shift. So you want to press shift on your keyboard. So there I go, press shift, and I want to click on the sounds, and I want to highlight and link to the mixer. So preferably you link all your sounds to the mixer. Just get yourself used to that habit there. You might not understand yet why you do that. If you a beginner and new to production, you will not understand what the mixer is for, but eventually when you come into mixing, when you come into mastering, then you understand why you've always been linking your sounds to the mixer. So just get yourself into the habit of linking every sound to a slot on the mixer there. So just press shift like that, then click on these little black whatever things there which are turned off. Just click on that there and there until they're all green. So that's nothing, so I don't have to click that. See, so they're all highlighted like that. Then you just go to you let go of shift. You don't have to hold shift now. Go to your mixer, go to the first slot like that. So that was the first one. Right click, link selected channels, starting from this track here. Then you say click on that. So what that does is it links all these sounds here to a slot on this thing here, and this one is empty. So if I want to link something here, I could easily go here and say let me link this one. So I right click, so I click on that one alone, then I just come to the mixer, right click on an empty one which is any of these, right click like that, link selected channel to this track here. If it's only one of them, you just say to this track here direct. If it's multiple ones, like multiple sounds, then you say from. So right click, link starting from. You see, because if you say link to, all of these will have one slot like that. So you might not want to use the one slot for all of them, because you probably want to have different effects for the different sounds. So you want to say to link starting from the selected channel. You get what I'm saying? So now what you find is that each and every sound is linked. You got your kick, you got your hat, you got your keys right there. Let's play it. So there are your keys, they're playing. Let's add the hi-hat, and then let's add the kick. There it is, everything is there. So let me just quickly add a limiter for you. Don't worry about this. So yeah, so as I'm teaching this, I'm assuming that you've never really encountered a mixer before. You don't know what a mixer does. So that's why I might like teach as if you don't know anything about this. It's not about offending you guys, it's just about so fine. So there it is. There's your track right there, And then now you wanna add an effect to your track. You wanna add, let's say to your keys, you wanna add what? You wanna add, let's say you wanna add a delay. That's my favorite effect. So you wanna add a delay. So a delay, those of you that don't know, it creates an echo-like sound, to your sounds. It creates an echo-like sound to your sounds. So whichever sound it might be. So don't worry about this. You don't have to turn them off. I'm just doing that so that I can hear the keys properly. So let me just play the keys. Excuse me. So there are the keys right there. So this is basically mute for you guys that don't know. This is my key slot, right? This is where the hypersonic is. Hypersonic is the one that has my keys, right? So I go to the mixer. There it is. I click on it like that, so that it's selected. You can see it's selected with this thing here, right? So there it is. And then I go here on these things here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Choose one of them. Choose one of them. Can be any of these, but I'm like obsessed with like having order when I'm doing things. So I start from the top. So 1, then I go there, click on this arrow here, this facing down arrow there. Then just choose any of these. Not all of them I'm gonna add a certain effect to your sound. Some of them are just like different plugins that do different things. So not all of them are like these beautiful effects or something. So you might want to test them out and see what they do. If you find them useless, then don't use it. If you don't know what they do, then skip it. So we're looking for delay bank. So let's say there's our delay 2, delay bank there. I like that one, so I'll just click on that. Now you hear what has happened. That's what it does. That's what that effect does. And then you can just play around here, do different things, take it down. you get the point. Like you can do all those things there, and that's literally the end of the video. Like that's basically it. Like there's not much more I can teach you. And obviously there's different effects. You know, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be just this one here. You know, you can just like do this. Let me just do this, and so we've added that effect there. Maybe you might be like, okay, I like this effect here, but I want to combine this with something else. And then you just go to the next slot there, which is the number 2 one. Click there, choose another effect. Maybe you might want to add a flanger to it, you know. So do this, and then you might just like, and you can hear the difference now. And it sounds like creative. It sounds very cool. I like it. And there's different. So as you can hear, it just sounds like something totally different. And that's the point, you know, that's basically the point of this. Like you could just add different effects and make your sound and add some creativity and spice to your sounds and just make them sound different, you know. And you can do this to a whole lot of different sounds, you know, so it's all on you and what effects you want to add to the particular sound. And you can just do that, you know. So that's just about it for me, you know. And okay, let's take it a step further. So this is actually not the end. So let's talk about the whole controlling of things now. So obviously, like I don't think you can control these things with. Okay, you actually can. Oh wow, you actually can control these things on these plugins with the automation score clip, you know. So you can do that. If you know how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, then go back to my very first few videos on how to use automation clips, and you learn. So I'm just gonna jump straight into this part here, you know, controlling using the volume part. So let's say that you have your keys. I'm gonna just add them there. There it is. This is your track now. Play it out like that. Lay it out like that, you know. So you want your track to start off without any effects at all. So you want your track to start off without any effects at all. So maybe you might want to cut off. So you might want to add 2 creative, right? So you want to go there where the effect is, right click on that volume part there. It's on 100%. Make sure that it's on 100%, 0%, 100% to the right. Right click, create automation clip. Go to the next effect as well. Right click, create automation clip. Then you have these 2 automation clips right there, right? So now, then it depends on your track. So I can't tell you what to do next. It depends on your track. Let's say, for example, my track, I might want to have the flanger, which is that basically like with that creates that funny sound distortion to my sound. I might want to have it starting off there like that. So by the time it gets to here, my track gets to here, I want this effect basically full high volume, like you can literally hear it on my thing, on my piano kind of thing. So I might want to put the thing there. So I might like right click there, like right click like that, and that basically creates a stop point there. So that basically creates a stop point for you, and then you can take this part down like that. So it's going to start off without the flanger, and then it's going to keep on increasing, and the flanger is going to basically come in. So you're basically increasing the volume of the flanger. So if you want to picture this proper, you can picture it as doing this. Picture it as doing this thing here. Picture it as you literally controlling this knob here. So it's like you playing your keys like that, and then maybe you want to increase the knob of this so that you can hear this effect here. But since you can't do that on FL Studio, well, you can, which is a complicated process, and I'm not going to teach you that. I'll just teach you the simple way. You can simply just, so you want to just like do this here. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. You literally want to increase the volume, but since you can't do that with your hands, you know, then you create an automation clip. That's what automation clips are for. That's what this part is doing. So it's starting from 0 and it's increasing the volume all the way up there to 100%. So it's basically moving this thing to that side there, and you're gonna see it moving when the track is playing. Right now it's not playing. I'm playing from the pattern sequence, not the song. So that's why you don't see it, and that's why you don't get that. Now same thing goes for the reverb, the delay bank right there. There it is, delay bank, Fruity Flanger. So let's say that I want the same thing happening for my delay bank as well, but now the delay bank starts off at 0, but I wanted to reach maximum volume there. So I want the effect of this delay bank to be felt at that part there. So you see how So when this one is at full volume, this one is still halfway through, and then that one is at full volume there. So by the time they both get share at number 17, they both on full basically. That's what we want. So now let's play our track out like that. So let's play our track. Now watch this here. It's gonna go to 0. It's gonna jump straight to 0 and then start increasing again because it's where it's at 0. Now watch. See that? Now look at this one. It's gonna increase. They both basically increasing based on the automation clip there. As you can see, there it is. This one gets 100%. This one will be like 50%. There it is, 100% there, and this one is still going up, you know. And then maybe you might want to do this even. Maybe when it gets here, you might just want to cut this one off, go back to 0. Do you hear that? Because now I just cut it off. Now it's back to 0, you know. And then you're done. That could be your effect that you wanted to add to your track. And maybe you add strings here and you do whatever you want to do and go all creative on it. That's all on you, you know. That's not my part. My part was to teach you basically how to just add those effects. So let's just pretend now for, you know, whatever sake it is, we actually making a track. So let's do this. Let's actually make it a track. Let's make a track out of this. So let me just cut the kick out. And then let's do this. In actual fact, I'll increase the volume of the kick to create automation clip. This is just to add creativity now, right? So let me do this for you. Pattern 2 is what? So pattern 2 I want it there. Then I want pattern 3 as well there. So let's do this. Now listen to this. Okay, oh yeah, they're off. Yeah, I forgot. Let's go again. Everything is back on point and it's back up again. And that's your track right there. There's not much to do next. Now I'm actually just messing around now. So that's basically the end of the video. You don't have to continue watching, but if you're just interested to see what I'm doing next, you can just watch. I'm probably not gonna take long. I'm just bored now, so I'm just being stupid. So let's do that. Let me do this. Let me do this. So as you can see, I'm just messing around literally. Blah, 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 blah. And I should do the job. Then I take that and I link it there. Then I want to add an effect to it. So I'll start off with the delay there. Maybe do that. Maybe do that. Maybe cut that down. Maybe do this. Probably there's going to be some bass to it. So I don't want the bass. And then maybe add delay back to it as well, and then maybe just take somewhere there. I'm guessing that's 2, that's minus 2 or 2, whatever it is that I want. And then we have it. So let's do this. So let's add that here. Then we want to have 4, pattern 4, which is the noise thing there. And then we might want to have a reverse crash. So I'll take that, open, and see, this is just all for the transition part. Add that there, like that. So there's our full track now. So now we like, oh, let me increase the volume of the kick a bit. Excuse me. that as well. There's our transition right there. Something unique, something different. Let me replay it for you guys. It's actually a nice beat. Let me just keep on working on this. Let me do the bass for you. Let me just quickly add bass for you. Same bass. Remember, my rule of thumb is the bass is always the same as the keys. So I'll just go back to my chords. Go back to pattern 7, the empty one. Okay, pattern 8 to the empty one. Cut, paste. Let's see, what shall we take? Obviously the first few ones we don't want them, we want the last ones. So we want change, so we do that. And that should do the job, right? And then let's see. What happens if we take it down like that? There are no black keys on this chord, so it has to be okay. Let's see, let's listen to it. Sounds bass, sounds very bassy. Let's add that to there. Let's add that there. This is very messy, as you can see. It's very quick and messy. Usually I'm more organized, so pattern 8 will be there on track 8 and all that stuff there. So let's play our track now. Now I've added bass to our track, right? Take the bass, link it there. Actually, what if you do this? What if you add the bass right there? Now we've got the bass to our track. And this is actually a nice track. This is a very nice beat. I personally enjoy it. And I'm really bored now, so if you guys wanna like stop watching the video, by all means feel free. If you're still interested in watching me just fool around, then go ahead. Let's do this. And let me add that to the transition again. And let's see, let's add the kick there, let's cut the kick there. Let me see, can I add a vocal for you guys? Issue. You got to I've been trying to do some remixes here.
As I love, let go.
There's a nice vocal.
Let go.
I think it's somewhere there. So now let's get it working. So vocal there, delay bank, I'm sure you're gonna need it. Might need some reverb too.
Let go.
There's our track. What do you know?
Love, let go.
Let's link those two up together. Like, what if we do this?
Let go. Let go.
What if we do this here?
Love. Let go. Love. Let go. Let go.
So we've increased the pitch on that. Sounds different.
Let go.
So this is because this is on. So let's put that on resample and then go there.
Let go.
And what do you know? You've got yourself a nice decent track there, you know. Some people might actually enjoy that.
Let go.
So let's add that sound. Let's add that sound. You see how like I just think on the spot and stuff. So I'm thinking mallets. Somewhere along the lines of this.
Let go.
So let's come here.
Let go. Let go. Let go.
So there's a nice sound. There's a nice sound there. I don't know if I have enough time. So I think it's. Let me actually take it and do it where the keys are, because I think I might. There it is. Cut, bits in 12, paste, and we should be done with our track. So one more time, see how we can just build up a track in like a very short space of time. Let's do this, let's do that, type edit there, type that, edit there, because now I'm introducing a totally new sound. 11, 12, and we're good, and then our track ends there. Take the sound, link it here. It sounds better with the delay to a delay bank. I think is good. Then let's check the time. So it's like the last few minutes. Enjoy the track.
Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go.
What do you know?
Let go.
That's the hook. Then the whole track comes back again. That type of vibe there. Otherwise, yeah, man. Like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, follow, SoundCloud, all the jazz there. Sorry for wasting your time. Hopefully, you enjoyed this video here. Yeah, man. Shut my face.